Hello YouTube, here's another video, the Phatmoto series. This is my Phatmoto 2019 model that I've upgraded the engine with the Predator 79cc. There it is right there. And now at this particular moment, the drive chain is off. Yesterday during a trial run, a tune-up run, the master link broke right in front of my house. Lucky for me, it was right in front of my house. But I don't know what's up with that. But I'll be putting that back on today and trying to figure out what caused that. But yeah, here's the Predator 79 on the Phatmoto. Instead of the stock, there it is over there, see it? The Lipan 80cc, which is actually 79.5. It's a good little motor. Just doesn't have the power or the torque that this one does. So this 79 Predator, you give it gas, you take off fast. It's got more low-end torque. They're both the same horsepower. Just this one, the torque comes in at a lower RPM, so you take off faster. But one little issue is that muffler. I'm going to probably have to go to a aftermarket exhaust. Stainless steel comes out of here and just goes back. This one is too close to the frame. It's really close to the frame. See that? And already, just a couple of test runs, it's already started to bubble the paint right there. So here's another issue. Now this linkage is unique to the gas bike Predator 79. They all kind of have a little bit different linkage. But this is the original linkage arm. And it goes from the butterfly on the carburetor. It goes to this governor arm. And originally this spring went from right there to here. Now what I've done is, out of a coat hanger, it's made a new arm. And I drilled 2 holes right there. Originally this arm here that I'm holding went to this. Now I've got this bent up so this clears. And I've got this spring attached. This governor is stationary. It's no longer hooked up to any linkage, so it's bypassed. But when I had this one hooked up, and I had the governor deleted by putting a zip tie on this spring when it was over here, it still moved slightly. And I was only getting 2/3 throttle. I wasn't getting full throttle with this linkage piece. Now, I get full throttle, no governor. But, you know, even when you bypass the governor on these engines, there's always a chance that that plastic governor wheel inside the engine at higher RPMs will come apart and detonate inside your engine, and that's not good. That's why they recommend, if you're going to bypass the governor, just go ahead and delete it. Then if the engine blows, it blows anyway because of higher RPMs, not because the governor mechanism came apart inside. Anyway, right out of the box, I got a problem with this carburetor. It doesn't want to idle, and at full speed, Sometimes it'll spit and sputter like it's not getting gas. I think it's a float. I think it's a float issue. But since this is a California engine, that's a small carb, so there's no way to really adjust it other than take it apart and you can change the jet inside. But there's no mixture adjustment. So I'll deal with that, and if I can't fix it, I'll just replace that with an adjustable carb. They're cheap, $10, $12, $15. But I got the mount from Go Power Sports. And it's an adjustable mount. Now this mount was originally designed for a mini bike that ran that same Lifan engine. So the bolt pattern on this adapter plate is the same. This screw and that screw is the Lifan mounting plate. Now why I couldn't use this on this Lifan plate is because to hook up to the stock jack shaft, you need to shift the engine 3/4 of an inch this way. So what I did was, let's see if I can get in there and focus right. So what I did was I drilled 2 elongated holes to shift the motor over. Now I could have just drilled them here and went to here, but I wanted to leave this stock because if I decide to run this transmission on the 79 instead of the stock jack shaft, then I'll need to put it on this bolt hole and that bolt hole on here. So this way, with this adapter plate, you don't have to drill any holes in the Phatmoto. It stays completely stock. Now this wedge adapter and this adjustable plate is $70, $69.95. Now it cost me $86. Shipped from Texas with sales tax and shipping to my door here in Northern California, $86. So it's going to run you similar depending on where you're at in the country. But it's a quality piece of equipment. It made this motor switch pretty simple. I did have to drill those elongated holes, but that's a piece of cake. This aluminum's easy to work with. It's easy to drill those holes and file it out. And that's a piece of cake. I guess that's about it. The original Phatmoto throttle cable has this hook in it right here because it came around originally under here and went straight up to the original Phatmoto carburetor. But with this conversion, with this gas bike engine, it just loops right around here. Fit right in this deal, went right over here to the cable stop. Cable connector. Anyway, a different Predator motor, like if you get one from Harbor Freight, it's really easy to make your own little throttle linkage. Use a little L bracket here and hook this piece here. You can get these pieces. You can even make one off of an old brake where the cable comes into the old style brakes. Anyway, and hook it up to this throttle arm here. It's really simple. There's a ton of videos on YouTube to show you how to do that. Okay, so that's about it. I'm going to probably on another bike I have get another Predator engine, use that transmission. Then another bike I have that's currently got a 49cc 4-stroke on it, which I don't like. It's real anemic. I'm going to put this life end motor on it. So I won't have a 2-stroke anymore. I'll have 3 4-strokes and all 80 cc's. So anyway, I will talk to you later and do another video when I get this thing fine-tuned. Oh, and on that exhaust, I got some exhaust wrap coming to see if that'll cool this thing down. If not, I'm going to put a different exhaust on here, one that comes out like this to a little muffler. So anyway, that's it. I will talk to you later, and see you later.